Hey guys, it's Cindy Chen and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Sorry I've been busy for a while with the holidays. Think I haven't gotten a chance to actually film because the past few weeks I've just been home recently. I think I'm recording this at 5 a.m. now, but I still wake up early, so we're good. So today, I hope you're all excited to learn 39 Music by Hatsune Miku. It is a nice, fun song, just as hard as all of Miku's songs, except one so far. But hopefully you're all warmed up. Actually, no, let's get all warmed up, stretched, and let's start. So this dance, the way you're gonna start, you're gonna have your pose this way. So you'll be standing facing the right over here, looking towards the right with your right leg popped up. At the same time, you're covering your hand with your head with your left hand, and you're looking straight up this way. So you're gonna be in here before the dance starts. And when you hear, if those who know the song, you'll hear dun, 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 dun. That's when the actual chorus starts in there. So, if we're here for, once you hear the first 10, that's when I start the counting. You'll see that in the practice. You'll be here 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on 5, you're going to switch and turn towards the left side. So you'll be facing the left side now. And still doing the same pose, this time it's just mirrored. So you up your left leg instead. Hand is up here, right hand's now covering your face instead of left hand. And that's going to be for 5, 6, 7, 8. So altogether, that 8 count will just be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and then now from here, what you're going to do is on 1, you're going to switch your pose. So what I'm doing is I have my right leg popped in front of my left leg, and my hands are covering my face and crossing each other. So it's going to be here for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on 5, you'll just move your hands out of the way. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6. Your hands are moving out, and then on 7, 8, you just step right, left. So it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8 to get your stance ready for the next one. This part's a pretty simple. I think I'm going to show this and then we'll go into the next part, then we'll do everything together. So this part, simple again, you just do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now for the next part, what you're going to be doing is you're going to have this hand, your left hand, straight over here, and your right hand's going to be up here, like, ready to wave. But during this whole 2.5, 8 counts, I think. Should be 2.5, 8 counts. Your hand, instead of just staying here, it will be vibrating. Like if you see from the side, I'm just shaking my hand back and forth. And that's what your hands do. It doesn't have to be that big. It doesn't have to be like, ooh. And they're just like tiny ones. And as your hand does that, your left leg, hands will stay straight. And your body is going to go in a clockwise circle. So you hear on 7, 8, you're going to start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now these circles are weird since you don't complete one circle in an 8 count. It kind of like goes in increments. I don't know how to explain it. Since the full circle, like you're doing all that for 2.5 counts, you'll be, if I do the counts right, you'll be here on 5, 6, 7, 8, you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the whole idea, think if you're dancing by yourself, as long as by the third 4, you're standing straight again, you should be fine. But I believe here, if you want to be precise, so like it counts, right? I don't think that this part matters so much to be exactly the same. You just gotta be consistent so that you get back upright to stand in at the right time. But yeah, if you follow the counts that you hear on 1, 5, 2, 6, it's like it takes you 5 counts to do a rotation. Yeah. I want to say that seems right, but then the last one kind of takes it like 6 counts. But don't mind me, just know you do this for 2.5 8 counts. And now let's finish this part and then I'll just do everything together since there was poses on there. So after you do all those circles until you get here on 4, you're gonna go on 4 and you're gonna shoot your hand up. So your right hand's gonna shoot up. It's gonna go 4 and then 5, you're just gonna jump to the spot and jump in spot and place your hands down. So that's just 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and then 7, 8. What you're gonna do is just gonna spin your hands, 7, 8, and then you're gonna kinda sit on your right hip. Not all the way, since on 1 we do sit more on it and tilt our head, but 8 you just get ready to like sit on it. And those are those counts. So yeah, this one's just simply you 4 and then 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so since this part is slow, I'm gonna go through everything here. And this is like half of the intro already. So I'll go through everything from here all the way to the end, to where we stopped and then continue. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now from here, if you on 1, we're just gonna tilt our head to the side. It's like, thank you, music. It's like when she actually starts singing the song in there. So we finished 7, 8, and then it's just gonna go 1, and there you tilt it, and then you sit a bit more into your right hip. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then for 5, 6, 7, 8, you just hit your right hip. Honestly, this is bouncing on your hip. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bounce, 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 bounce. Yeah, and then this out tilt doesn't have to be that much. It doesn't have to be like, on here. It can just be a small one to one that feels most natural. So and then music, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you repeat the same on the other side. Right? Do 1, 2, 3, 4. This time the hit is just you sitting on your left hip instead. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7. 5, 6. On the right side, we don't do all of them. So to go over, it's simply 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now to finish this up, on 7, you can stand upright and your hands are gonna shoot towards the left side. So I go 7 is gonna shoot to the left, and then 8, you're gonna shoot them behind you. Not a full dab, like not dabbing over this way. It's just below you here. 5, 6, okay, and then on 7, you just stand. You can use that time to get out of sitting down and prep your hands for the 8. So your hands are just gonna point towards the left side. So then on 7, and then on 8, you're gonna shoot them out behind you, and then you're gonna kind of face 45-ish degrees. It would have to be a full 45, but towards the left corner. Yeah, 7, 8. And then this hand position, if you want, you can dab if you want, but I don't see why you need to. The hands are just down here. Yeah. So it's gonna be 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's how you get out from doing this here. It's like 1, 5, 6, and then just 7, 8. Alright, and now for the move after this, it's this the shuffle. Every day I'm shuffling. Okay, so just so you know. But yeah, we're kind of doing that shuffling move. We're starting on 2, but you would notice in the practice videos, I start from 1. And that's because in the video I followed, Miku always starts from the left leg. But I, for some reason, cannot start from the left leg just automatically. If I start shuffling, I usually just lift up my right leg first. But if you want to follow exactly Miku, you're staying here for 1, and then 2, you start by raising your right leg. And now for those who might not know how to shuffle, the idea behind it is as you lift, I don't know if I can teach you well, as you lift one leg up, you push the other leg back, and then you step, and then you lift the other leg as you push the first one back. And then you just keep doing that, and it will kind of look like a shuffle. So that's essentially the principle behind it. It'll probably take some time to get used to, but once you get that motion, should be good. And so in the song, it's gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna do that 5 times from 2 to 6. So you do all that, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Step down, and then on 7, 8, you're just gonna turn to face this way, and then jump up 7, 8. And at the same time, your hands are like encouraging everyone to be hyped. 7, 8 guys, let's go, yeah. So that whole 8 count will start from the 7, 8 here. So we get used to going that, and then waiting that 1 second. But if you want to follow me, I usually just go 7, 8, and then I go 1, 2, since I just have to start with this. And if I spend my time thinking as I'm doing the song, I end up messing up somewhere. Even though I already messed up a lot in the practice. But let's just get here and start from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then for the last count, the chorus, we're gonna do the same thing. So your hands are gonna go up here on 1, And then on 2, you're going to start with your left leg again. So as you did in the first one, we started at 2, we raised our left leg. Yeah, we still raise our left leg. So we'll go 1 and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. We drop our hands in 7, 8, and then we just step right, left. And that would be the end of the intro. Ooh, and then we gotta get to the verse 1. So, let's go over this again. So it's the same thing, just now facing the right side. So not too much different. But yeah, so let's go through this and then I'll go through the whole song with counts. Then feel free to check out the practice video if you want to practice with slow music and then fast music, just this part. Can be doing both at the same time or whenever you learn enough of this, you just jump on there later. But yeah, so start from here. We start from before we shoot our hands up, after we do 7, 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now let's go from the beginning. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, now let's move on to the first verse. Verse numero 1. Alright, now we are at the first verse. So the first thing I'm going to do is, we just did 7, 8 at the end of our intro. On 1, our hands are going to shoot out, straight hands going out on each side. And then on 2, you're going to come in front of us and you're going to lean slightly forward as you do that. So that will just be 1, 2. And then on 3, what you're going to do is you're going to tilt your head to the right. So it's going to go 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then to just finish this, 4, you don't do anything. And then for 5, 6, 7, you're still tilting your head. So it goes, your head tilts to go on 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's a total of 4 head tilts. So that whole count will be just 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then to get out of this, you just step backwards. So you can step back this way and you go back upright. And your hands are gonna just shoot out. Like you're giving stuff to everyone. Right, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, and then 3, 4. You'll go around and then come up and make a heart. Yeah. So yeah, it'll be just 1, 2, and then 3, 4. End up here with the heart. And then on 5, 6, you're gonna bring it to your chest twice. It's gonna go 5, 6. And then to end this off on 7, you shoot, you tilt your head, and at the same time you kick your right foot back. 7 and then 8. So all together, the 8 count will be just 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. Now for the next 8 count, what you're gonna do, so after 7, 8, on 1, you're just gonna step in place and put both of your hands down. 1, 2, and now on 3, 4, you're gonna like accept something from the camera and then bring it close to your heart. Yeah, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then for 5, 6, you're gonna drop your right hand down here. 5, 6, and then at the same time as you drop your right hand to stay down here, sorry, your left hand to stay down here. It's too early in the morning. Alright, but when you drop your left hand to stay down here, your right hand's gonna come around in a circle. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then on 7, it's gonna go up on your head. And kind of do same pose I usually do in every video intro. In here with your 2 fingers by your eye here. But yeah. And at the same time, so after you do 5, 6, on 7, you're gonna also raise that same right leg in here and then kind of tilt your head a bit. I think mostly just raising the leg and putting this here, but it helps to tilt your head. So all together, that would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and now to get out of this pose, what you're gonna do on 1, 2, you're gonna step down with your right leg back down, and at the same time you're gonna take your right hand and gently place it by your left shoulder. It's gonna go 1, 2, and now on 3, 4 you step with your left leg and take your left hand and place it by your right hip. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then for 5, 6 you're gonna turn around. You can just step around for 5, 6. As long as by 6 you're looking back, you should be good. So you do 5, 6, and then 7. You turn your head to face the camera. You turn it suddenly. Like, something like that. I've done this before in the previous code. I don't remember which one, but I know I've done this. It's 5, 6, and then 7, 8. And that is half of the verse done when we get into the first pre-chorus, which I think I just combined. No. But yeah. Let's do that 8 count one more time. And then now we'll go over everything with counts before we continue. But yeah. So we're starting from here, and then it's the grabbing, turn your head. So 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's do everything with counts until then before we continue. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and now from here, on 1, you're gonna turn towards the right side. So keep turning counterclockwise to face the front. We're gonna go 1, 2. So 1, 2, you turn your hand. Right hand is just gonna be over here, chilling. Left hand is not doing too much. So you're 1, 2. And then on 3 and 4, what you're gonna be doing is you're gonna be looking at your hand the whole time, and basically, I don't know if I'm doing this motion right, it's just turning your hand down, up. So it's like our very first motion. It's like three. I don't know. This side is doing something, but I think it's just turning and then coming back up. So it goes 3 and up, 3 and then on 4, you turn back to look at the camera. The front. This it goes 1, 2, and then on 3 and you look at your hand. So that on 4 you can have the effect of turning back to look at the camera. So yeah, the camera should be roughly on the 3 and 4. Once you hear the music, you'll hear matches with her singing. And then I'm going to do 3 and 4, and then 5, 6, and then on 7, 8, what your hands are going to be doing, they're just going to be coming down, up. So it's going to go 7, 8, and then come back to this position. And then at the same time, you kind of bend your knees more down. So you go 7, 8, and then you can bring them back up. So like make this flowy motion that I cannot really do on here as you do 7, 8. And that is the first 8 count. So let's review 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and then from here gets slightly easier. Then I go here for 7, 8. You're gonna step with your right leg forward. So I go 1, 2, and then 3, 4. You'll step crossing your legs. So you go 1, you here. And your hands still stay in this position. Okay. So here for 1, 2, and then 3, 4, you cross forward, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. You turn so that by the end of it, your right foot is behind your left, which prepares you for the next move. Yeah, this turn, since it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 5, 6 to do the turn. So those 2 counts before you get ready. Actually, let's finish. So you're 5, 6, and then 7, 8. You just step back with your right. Put your hands in front of your face and then look to the right side. Yeah. So that would be the whole motion. So if we go through those 8 counts again, which is just you here, step with your left, step with your right, turn around, and then come face backwards. Okay, so let's do that. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. I have a habit of bringing my leg up since it matches the beat, but shouldn't do that. If you want to do that, add your own style and add pop to it. But yeah. Now 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just finish it on 7, 8. On 1, you're gonna stay here. Then on 2, your hands are gonna shoot out, and then at the same time you already will step back and kind of lean into the back. Not like so much, but yeah, still lean into the back in here. So you'll go back to being upright. So it's gonna go 1 and then 2. You'll just bring your hands forward. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. You just step right, left. We'll be doing right, left, stepping a lot. But that count isn't too bad. Here for 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then from here, that was the purpose for the next move. what you're gonna be doing is you're gonna be, say, like you're wiping something gently off. It's like you're spreading air and something like that. But it's very gentle. So what you're doing, this for the first 8 count or 4 counts, this hand is just down here, and your right hand is just covering across. You can also, I like to kind of step more into my left leg so I can lean backwards with the motion here. But you can add your style since this part, the hands are the more important part. So here'll be just 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. So you do the right hand and then the left hand here. And then after you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you're gonna step forward with your right foot. And at the same time, your hands are gonna shoot up. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. So they'll shoot up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. Come back down. Hands closed, like closing. Feels like I'm grabbing something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 5, 6, sorry. It's not 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 5, 6. Then 7, 8. We do the same right, left step again. Alright, let's do from here all the way to here with counts and then continue. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, as you do this, you can look at your hands or look up as if you're looking at something up there. Oh, yeah. Do 5, 6, 7, 8. What we're gonna do is a hand, right hand's gonna shoot forward, 745. Left hand's gonna shoot back, and you'll be leaning forward with this. Yeah. So that's gonna be 7, 8, and then on 1, you just start. Yeah, for 1, and then you stay like this for the 8 counts, but as you're this way, your body will be pivoting from the left to the right. It's like you're pointing at everyone. Yeah. Telling them thank you. But, yeah. So with the counts, we're here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what you're doing. And then to finish this off, 8. And you do like a tiny prep to get ready for a spin. So you do 8 and then 1, 2, 3, 4. You're pretty much spinning with your hands up. And the spin she does, she just takes tiny steps around to help her spin instead of the one leg spin. That is usually for fast spins if you need that. But yeah. Let's finish it up. So we do 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, you're gonna jump together, kind of like how we did in the intro. 5, 6, 7, put your left hand by your hip, and your hand, from what I could tell, for 7, 8, it makes 2 circles around your head. So you go 7, 8. What I've been doing is just making a circle and then cutting my face in half in there, which seems like the right thing, but you can do 2 circles. You can do 2 motions with your hand, but then she does like 2, something to do 2 circles, so I can't super tell with the animation, but should be 2 circles. Then we at the end of the verse on here, So that part should be pretty simple. You just turn. 5, you stop here, and then you'll hear thank you music. So I think it's thank you music. Yeah. We're done. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is let's go over that whole verse with counts and then check out the practice video for the practice version, the mirror and everything. But yeah, we'll start from the beginning, from here. We'll start from here. Now, we need to remind you guys how the beginning goes. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, now let's go on to the chorus. Okay, so we just finished the verse with 7, 8. For the first chorus, it's nice and simple. Left hand's gonna stay here for most of it. But what your hands are gonna be doing is you're gonna shoot up and you're gonna start from this side on the right side. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's just pretty much swiping up. I don't know if you can see my hand. I think you can. But your hand's just swiping down, 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 down. And at the same time, you're kind of doing it with your whole hand to make the motion look bigger than just doing it with your hand up here. It's more of your whole hand. And as you do that, your hips are also going to be moving as much. So you'll be here, you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So your hips are just moving right, left, right, left, right, left. Where you can use your feet to help you move your hip right and left and make it look bigger. But that's pretty much what you're doing for the first 6 hands. So we just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on 7, 8. But take your right hand, put it by your mouth, and then blow a kiss to the crowd. The 7, 8. 7, 8. And then. So that's just 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now for the next part, the hips are still continuing. This time I'm going to start from the left side instead of right. What our hands are going to be doing, I'm going to show the hands first. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So instead of being up here, it's going to start by your face and slowly go down for the 4 counts. If we add the hips, start to do 7, 8. We just 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on 5, we're gonna jump up. It's like you're super happy on there, and you're gonna pick up your legs as you jump. I don't make too much noise, but yeah, pick up your legs. Throw your hands up to be like thinking the song, they go, yeah! So you gotta make the jump look happy, energetic on there. So it'll be 5 on normal speed. By 6 you should have landed. 5, 6, and then 7, 8. 7, 8, hands is gonna go by your face and then go up here. Okay, let's start again. Same motion. If we repeat that 8 count, it'll be just 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. And you can look at your hand as you bring it down. Right here. Add more detail. Well, yeah. So, to do 7, 8, you're gonna do the same motion. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the one thing you can add is since Miku, when she does this, she's performing in front of the crowd. She usually moves to the right side for 1, 2, and then looks to the left side for 3, 4. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then she goes back to looking at the front. So you can add that, but it's pretty much the same motion as the first count. So we do 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for 5 and 6, we're gonna step out a bit with your right leg and you can pop your left to give you balance. And you're gonna go 5 and 6. So pretty much start from the shoulder, this starts from the bottom. Swipe across and then swipe up. Now you do 5 and 6. And then on 7, you're gonna turn to place your weight on, or to sit on your right leg. For 7 and then 8, you're just gonna shoot your fingers out. Pew. So you're gonna do. So altogether that's just 5 and 6, 7, 8. So we can do that whole 8 count. So starting from here with the wicked. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. So 7, 8, she winks, so she closes her left eye. Yeah, this is left. So 7, 8 to do this. Alright. For the next count on 1, 2, you can start switching your weight so that your right leg's popped out instead. And at the same time, your hand's gonna swipe in front of you. So it's gonna go 1, 2, and then 3, 4. So 3, you just spin around. 4, you have the OK symbol, but you're looking through the hole that is made in the middle of it. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on 5, you just turn the symbol sideways. You can lean down a bit. Yeah, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. You do the stepping again. So be na 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 na. Hopefully my humming helps. But yeah, that count is just swipe, circle, up is by your hip. This is by your eye with the OK symbol, and then check it. So let's try that 8 count. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and now to finish this off, since we're almost done, since it just is 7, 8, for 1, 2, 3, 4, our hands are going to be shooting straight up, so it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then for 5, 6, 7, 8, they're going to be swiping in front of the face. So it reaches up here on 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. They'll start from up here, and then they can come down slowly. Doesn't need to come down too slow. Yeah, so after you do 1, 2, 3, 4, for 5, 6, 7, 8, start bouncing in place. What I usually do is I just tap my right leg and move with it. So as I raise it up, I kind of lean to it to make the bouncing groovy. This groovy. I don't know. But yeah. So after you do 1, 2, 3, 4, so on the 5, 6, 7, 8. So as you're doing this, you're gonna be vibing to the music. Now 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's just finish this off. We're gonna keep on doing this with our leg for the next workouts and our hands. I want to just say out. Say. More vibrant. That's gonna be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. You're still doing the same thing. And then 4, you're gonna shoot out. Like step out with your right, lift your left leg, and tilt your head. I do not have enough space for this dance to do like to dance fully. So if you want to see how much you're shooting out, go check out the practice videos. It's easier to do it in a studio with like a mirror and everything and all the space on this. Miko has a whole stage on this, so she uses the whole stage. So that we just 1, 2, 3, 4, be 5, 6, and then 7, 8. You just come, stand on the right side, facing towards the left, and that's where we'll end the chorus. Yeah, so let's try to do everything in the chorus all together since it's not too bad. I want to say it's not too bad, but I've been dancing for a while, so hopefully you guys are getting it well on there. Right, let's start from the beginning. So after we do this from the second verse, and then we go into this. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 4 is only 4, and then you like take like 2 steps on there. One tiny detail, I think when you raise your hand and you start doing this, you can look more down, like instead of looking front. While your hands there, you can look down to look up, and then when you start doing this, you can start looking to the front. But yeah, that's the first chorus. But it was good. Make sure to review it. And when you're ready, we can move on to the second verse. Yes. Okay, now we're on to the second verse. In the chorus, we ended doing this 4 and then 5, 6, 7, 8. Gonna be on as much on the right as you can. But since I do not have space, I'm gonna keep moving back and forth so that you can see the whole move together instead of me having to like walk into the couch, for example. And yeah, so still, you guys stay on the way. I'm gonna be over here real quick. But yeah, we end here on 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're now facing to the left side. And what you're gonna do is on 1, 2, take a step with your right and have your left hand up. So you're gonna go 1, 2, and you're still looking to the side. Yeah, 1, 2, and then 3, 4. You're gonna take 2 steps back. But as you take those steps, your hands also follow. It's like you're still walking but backwards. So it's 1, 2, and then 3, 4. And on 5, you turn to face the front of the camera, this face. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6. You turn, face the camera, and now 7. You can drop this hand, the left hand, and then bring this hand up. It was 7, 8, and you wave at the camera. So 7, 8. So all together, that will look like this. That'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And stuff. Oh my gosh. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna do 5, 6, 7, 8. Next one we're gonna do is we have this leg for it. Is gonna step forward. You can start with this leg and then go 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna step forward 1, 2, and then 3, 4. By this time, as you step forward, you're gonna be trying to aim to be back to where your center was. Since originally you start from here, you'd move all the way to wherever this wall is, and then just take big steps until you're back in front of the audience. And as you do that, so just did 7, 8, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna be facing the back here, and then your right hand's gonna be down here by your leg, and then your left hand's gonna be holding your right hand by like the elbow joint. So that's 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6. You're facing the back. 7, you're gonna turn around and then wave on 8 with your right hand. So then go 5, 6, 7, 8. That's that count. It's just we just finished this. Wave. You're gonna step, step, step. Put your hand behind you on your back. Turn, wave. And we can do that. Review the counts quickly. So not too bad. So here, 6, 7, 8. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, now for the next move, now we're moving to the left side. So I'm going to go over here. Now, this is a slide on here. So 5, 6, 7, 8. On 1, what you're going to do is you're just going to slide a bit to get you out of this pose. You just step out, slide with your left leg. So you'll go 1, 2, and then 3, 4. So do slide, 2 steps. So you're doing the slide on 1, 2, and then you step 3, 4. On 5, 6. 5, you're gonna jump in place to say this is where you're standing. Now 5, and then 6. And then bring your hands up in the peace sign. Yeah, and then you can tilt your head a bit. Oh, yeah. I think it matters too much. And then we go 5, 6. And then 7, you're gonna bring your left hand up to kind of wave. So it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. So all together, that would be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now to finish up the verse part of this verse. It's all my verses are technically verse and pre-chorus, since none of the dance repeats itself, unfortunately. So the whole time you'll be doing new choreo. Oh yeah. So 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. What you're gonna do for 1, 2, 1 and 2. Say 1, 2. I don't think you need to focus that amount of time. So you're gonna go 1, 2. You just poke in something here, pretty much as fast as you can. Be 1, 2. And so at 3, you prep your hands out, ready to throw. 3 and 4. 3 and 4, you just throw. I don't think it matters what your hands do. It feels natural to leave them this way. You can leave them that way. You can open up your fingers. That'll be 3 and 4. And then on 5, you're going to hold up the number 3. So it'll be 5, Normally, I feel like you should be doing something on 6. Usually have the video following just to double check details in there, but there is really nothing on 6. I think in the practice video, I usually go 5, 6, just to fill it in. But here we do 3, 4, 5. For sure, there's a number 3 since she goes san, which is 3 in Japanese. I think to say in 3. I don't know if that is part of another word that I'm just missing in there. But yeah, 3, so 5, hold the number 3. 6, you can either leave your hand down here, you can open it. I don't think it matters. So with 5, 6, and you're gonna close this and then you can also bring your left hand up. Go and then 7, it will open both of them as you cross them. It'll be 5, 6, and 7. So sometimes it's pretty fast. It'll be easier to just do 5, 6, and 7 instead of doing 5, 6, and 7. But as long as you get this 5 and the and 7, you should be good. Well, that part, let's go through it again. So we just 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Okay. Now let's move on to the pre-chorus section of the verse on here. So I'll do 5, 6, and 7, 8. What we're gonna do is right now we're somewhere on the left side. This is gonna get us back to center, but it's gonna be a long walk on there. So it'll be 5, 6, and 7, 8. On 1, you're gonna kind of slide a bit. So you would do a slide going 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5 gives you time to get ready for the next one. Since you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on 3, 4, you kind of just step it in place and then swing your hands around so that by 5, your right hand is on top of your left and you're facing the side. We just 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. So by 5, you should be over here, ready to go. Right here on 5, 6, you just stay in here. This like power time. And then 7, 8, you turn, and then your legs are kind of crouched. Those who do video recording moving around, you kind of like now ready to do this. How to do ninja walk? I don't know how to do the ninja walk. I know how to imitate the ninja walk, but I don't think I know how to do it properly. But yeah, since before you're over here 5, 6. As you turn 7, 8, you kind of bend your legs down a little. So 7, 8. And then for the next 8 count, you're now walking back to where you'd be in center. Since this whole time, you're on the right side of wherever center is. This would make sense if you go and watch the practice version of just this part so you understand the spacing on here. But yeah, so we're over here, we just did 7, 8. We're gonna take 3 steps. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, and then the whole time you're taking the steps, you're looking towards you. So if you're getting ready, you're Iron Man, and you're getting ready to blast somewhere in a horror movie. Because now Iron Man's in a horror movie, and it's just preparing his gauntlet to shoot those Marvel fans. But yeah, you're just here ready and you're looking to where you're stepping. So that'll be 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So by 5, 6, you should be back in the middle. And then now we're staying in the middle for a bit. So you're 5, 6, and then 7, 8. You're gonna take this left hand and bring it out. I don't think it matters that much as long as you look forward And if you're confident in what you're doing, I don't think anyone would notice that there was a hand thing here. Layer of 5, 6, 7, 7, 8 is to help you get ready for the next part. So there was another song, and now close the sword part. And so 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. There's technically a step, but I think even in the videos I should just do it on 7, 8, and then 1 and prepare this. But there is a step. The step should be on 1. So here for 5, 6, 7, 8 on 1, you step with your left foot to give you a wider stance, and then you're going to prepare the sword, the invisible sword of flowers on here. You're going to get it ready. So I'm going to go 1 and then 2, you swipe across. Cross from top left to bottom right. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and. So this one's on the 4 and. I don't know why it's on the 4 and. It's not exactly on the 4, so yeah. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and then the last 2 are very quick. So 7, 8. So that's what's happening in this part. You're just swiping on 2, and then on 4 and then on 7, 8. And then if you've watched the, I want to say MV, but I'm pretty sure it's fan made by GoGo something 5 years ago. Makes a really nice video. Nice videos. I like this videos. I don't think is making anymore. Anyways, but yeah, in there, there's like roses, pink flowers. I want to say pink flowers. I don't remember. There are flowers everywhere. And that's that part in there. But yeah, let's finish this off since we're at the last count for the card. So we just did 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8 on 1. We're gonna repeat something we did in the first chorus, slightly different. Actually, no, this part's the same. So we're here, 7, 8. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's same thing. You're just raising your hands up for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6. You're gonna bring your hand down, and at the same time, actually just bring your hands down, and then on 7, we're back to the thank you music part. Yeah. So we do the same thing we did at the end of the first verse. 2 swipes across our face. So it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're done with the second verse. Yes. So, I think this part isn't too bad since we just finished. 7, 8 is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can use this time to just get you ready for the next part so you can step together. The next part is I'm gonna call it the dance break, so that we can show Riku can dance, which is already proven a lot of times. It's just making my life harder by doing dance. At least this part's more like b-boy hip-hop-ish, so shouldn't be too bad. Okay, alright, let's go through the whole second verse. So starting from over here, I'm gonna try my best with the space I have out here, but if you want to see the full thing, I recommend checking the practice video. But yeah. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Now, gonna move on to the second chorus. Now, almost done. There's a bridge and the ending. Now, let's move on to the second chorus. Okay, now we're on to the second chorus. This chorus is a fun chorus. This is technically the dance section of the song. But yeah, so we just finished 7, 8. I'm going to show the hands first, what your hands are going to be doing. On 1, you're going to hit down. You can have your right hand up here by your chest, with your elbow up, and then your left hand's going to hit down this way. So then 1. On 2, your hands are going to cross. Your chest is 1, 2. And then 3, you're going to hit behind your head. And then 4, you're going to come down and then pull up. So all together it'll be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So the and 4 is the really fast one. Since the rest you don't need a prep to do, but the last one you do need a prep to do. So that's the hands going that, back, and then up. Now with the feet, when you do 1, you're gonna step out with your left foot. So you're 1 and then and 2. So on the end, you step back in to come back to center, and 2 as you cross, you step out with your right foot. And then on 3, as you throw your hands back, you're gonna jump to be apart. So you're 3 and 4. So on 4, you jump to be straight upright, legs together. So all together, that move will just be 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So for the last 2, the 3 and 4, kinda try to do it last minute. On 3, you can step in so you can step out more. But if you don't have time, you can just go 2 and then you just step out slightly more with your right leg. But yeah, since we want to be 3 and then and 4, we want the 4 to be pulling you up. But after you do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, next move you're going to do is 5 and 6. Now, for this part, I don't know what the hand detail is exactly on the 5 and I know on 6 she's pointing out. And we're doing that. That'll be 5 and 6. And at the same time, we also just sit onto your right hip, since before you're over here. And then as you do 5 and on 6, you're gonna point and sit on your right hip. And then to finish this up, with 5 and 6, and then 7, 8, you're just gonna wave. Is this a wave? It's like casual salute someone by. I don't know what this is, even though I do like a lot. But that's gonna be in 7, 8. And that's the first count. So all that is 5 and 6, and then 7, 8. So it starts from here. You can like do this, you can do this in here. You can just have your hand not do anything until the 6 where you point. Well, yeah, let's go over that whole 8 count, and then we'll move on from here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Alright, now for the next 8 count, you're gonna do almost the same thing. So you're still gonna do 1 and 2. Here, the hands are still doing and 3 and 4, but the feet, before we were jumping out in, they now switch to in out. So it's gonna be on 3, you're gonna jump in, and then 4. When you do the and 4, you're gonna jump out with your feet apart. And then on 5, you're gonna jump back in and do stuff. But yeah, that hopefully doesn't take too long to get. That took me a while. So I kept doing what I did in the first one. Or in the first one, I did what I did in the second one. It gets confusing. You just switch a bit of the moves. But yeah, apart from that, everything there is the same. So it's gonna be 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Then now to get out of this pose, what you're gonna do is on 5, you're gonna jump together, and at the same time, your hand is gonna go around, starting from your right, and then just swipe across you. As it goes, yeah, for 5, 6. And then to finish this off on 7, 8, you just jump twice on the spot. So yeah, you can jump twice, or you can jump the first one and then continue with the hand. I think Miku jumps only once. But then I feel like I jumped twice. It feels fun to jump twice and then go into the next move. But yeah, on 5, basically come up, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. Now let's try that whole 8 count. And then from here, I want to say it gets easier, but if you haven't done hip-hop moves, you may still find it weird. Alright, after the next 2 counts after, I can officially say it kind of gets easy. I don't know. Hopefully it's not too hard. Okay, so, well, I started from here. So the second time we do this. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And now for the last part, what you're gonna be doing is on 1, you're gonna kick out your right foot. Kick out your right foot to go 1 and 2. So basically, I'm gonna split that up. On 1, you kick out and then step in on and then 2, your left foot basically was like this, and you just hit your heel out. So together the feet are just doing 1 and 2. Something like that. It's pretty chill. Not have to be super clean, it just has to look super b-boy. Is that b-boy move? I think it's a b-boy move. I'm just a hip hop move and I'm probably a b-boy. Matter? For the hands, as you kick on 1, you're just gonna shoot your hands out really casually. So it's gonna go 1 and then on and 2, you're gonna hit your elbows up. That's basically what's happening. So it's gonna go 1 and 2. So it's more of a hip hop feel. It doesn't have to be like super sharp doing it. It just has to be chill and casual. And but you do 1 and 2. And then we're gonna do 3 and 4. So 3, you're gonna kick again with your right foot, and then 4, you just step in place. And hands don't do anything there. It's just feet. 3 and 4. So from there, you're gonna do 5 and 6. Basically, for 5 and your hands just come in from right hand, left shoulder, left hand, right hip, swipe across and then come down. And as you come down, you just pop your right hip out. So then for 5 and 6, And then I'm gonna finish this off. On 7, you're gonna point up to with your right hand to that corner over here, the right corner. At the same time, you're gonna pop your left hip. I put my hand on my hip since it makes it cleaner on here. But yeah, we do 7 and then 8, we just do it to the other side. And at the same time, you look to where you're pointed. So you look top right and then top left. So altogether, that would be 1, 2. Actually, it would just 5 and 6, 7, 8. Let's do that whole 8 count together. And then, I can confidently say the rest should be a bit easier, at least on speed. So, 5, 6, 7, 8, we started from here, the kicking. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Okay, and now on 1, we're gonna shoot our hands out here and take your right leg spot. Your right leg should be popped. Doesn't matter too much. I don't think it matters that much. But we'll say your right leg's popped out. So you're gonna go 1, 2, hands are straight out. On 3, then I come around your head in a circle, and then you're gonna go down. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And to get out of this, on 5, you're gonna jump. Oh, doing that jump pose is weird, but basically, what you're gonna be doing is your hands are gonna point straight out this way, and your legs, as you jump, your right leg is slightly higher than your left, so it's like a mini flamingo leg, if you know what I mean. So that will be on 5, 6, and then 7, 8. We just step our usual right, left. And we're close to the end of this, at least the chorus part, and this is the dance breakish part, but not long enough to be its own dance break. But yeah, so let's repeat that 8 count. So 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and now for the next part, done with 7, 8. Left hand's gonna go by your hip, right hand's gonna shoot up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have 4 counts to bring it from down here all the way up. And as you do that, head doesn't do anything. This is all hands. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, you're gonna turn your hand to face upwards and then lift it up here for 5, 6, 7, 8. So that 8 counts pretty easy. So just 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then for the next 8 count, you're gonna slowly bring your hand down. Same 4 count. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So your hand's gonna come down there to 4. And your head, once it's gonna do, is on 4. You're gonna turn down. It's like you're shutting down over here. And getting ready to enter recharge. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna stay like this for 5, 6, 7. On 8, what you do, you're gonna lean down towards the right side, and your palms or your hands will be together on here. It's like you're sleeping over here. if you have a lot of flexibility, this move will be nice and easy. I am not flexible. I like it. But yeah, so it was just 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we get to the last 2 8 counts. Should be it's the robot part of the song. So I'll show you from down here since there's no feet happening. It's all upper body. So we're here on 8. On 1 we don't do anything. On 2, our left hand's gonna come down and our right hand's gonna come up. 3, don't do anything, and then 4, it's gonna be like you're doing a robot thing. So right hand's gonna come down, left hand's gonna come up. 5, we don't do anything. 6, you bring your right hand back up, and at the same time you come down from this position and then make it back to center. So that was just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 7, 8, you're gonna turn to face the other way. So you're gonna go 7, 8. And as you face the other way, you don't need to go all the way down, you just need to kind of be leaning towards that way. And before we end it with our hands like this and that, we're just gonna switch to have the left hand facing up. For the 7, 8. Yeah. So let's repeat that 8 count and then we'll finish off this chorus part. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And now from here, what you're gonna do is we're gonna still kind of keep the same movements. We're on 7, 8. We're still gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're still gonna do the robot hands on 2 and 4, switching them accordingly. And then you're gonna go 5, 6. So on 5, 6, what you're doing is you're just gonna, before you were facing kind of this way, you're gonna use the 5 to kind of turn to face the front. And then on 6, your hands are just gonna shoot down and you're gonna bend down to give the effect when we come up that the move feels bigger on there. So it'll be 5, 6, and then your hands are gonna go 7 and 8 and. So basically it's just right, left, and it will go middle and then top. And as you do that, your body's also gonna slowly come up. So then I go 7 and 8 and. Yep. And then, now to just get out of this move, on 1, you're just gonna jump. So I go 1, 2, and then we get into the bridge, and everyone just goes, oh. I think the version I used in the practice doesn't, it should have that. It's just this part is off from the live performance. The musicality sounds different. But, yes. So let's repeat that 8 count, and then we'll do everything all together, and then move on to the bridge and the ending of the song, and guys will be good. Alright. So we were over here, right? Yeah. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Sorry, I forgot to do it. But you guys will combine that when you listen to music, it comes naturally. I just got 7 and 8 and I was like, I'm done. We'll try and do it for the chorus version, like the full chorus. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1. Yeah, I remember. Okay. Yeah, let's move on to the bridge. Yeah. Alright. For the bridge part of the song, a big half of it is just vibing with the crowd. If you have a crowd, you vibe with them. If you don't, if you're recording this, you add edits of you just doing stuff. And then, but the basis of it, we just did 5, 6, 7, and 8. And on 1, you're just going to jump up and you go, oh, oh, oh. And that whole time, basically, if you like the counts on 1, on every even count, we're hearing something, so going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 4, like that. If you listen to the music, it's every time the crowd cheers that you do something. What Miku does during this part, for the first part, since she has like a whole audience to go to, so it does 7, 8. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's like 3 counts of you just hyping with the crowd. Which, feel free to do whatever you want during the spot. You can just go, do poses on here. If you want, you can do the same thing Riku's doing. I usually leave the link of the video I followed to learn the dance, like whichever dance video I was following, so you can see what they did. But even feel free to go watch other people's dances. I haven't seen that many. I don't think I've seen one that is exactly the same version that Miku does, apart from like Project Diva and then the full stage thing. Yeah. But yeah. So feel free to do what you want for the 3, 8 counts. The important thing is on the last one, when you get to 7, on 8, you're gonna take like an aggressive step, kind of. Like an assertive step with your left leg. Like you know you're gonna step back. Since at the time Miku's like walking back, goes 7 and then she goes 8 and then 1. So basically to have that dramatic effect. So on 8 you step, and on 1 you're gonna take your right hand and swipe it across your face. So by 1, it should be passing by your face and then going slowly. This part of the pre-chorus becomes poses mostly, like slow moving poses. So you're gonna go 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this hand's gonna keep going down until 8. And after that, you're gonna step back with your right foot. Right hand just hides behind your body. Then you're gonna go and 1, 2, 3, 4. To reach out like you're grabbing something, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. So like you accept it. It's 8. So that one, just bringing your hand out, really pulling it in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're gonna step forward with your right leg and have it pop. And the last pose that is slow for the new part that you haven't really heard is this one. So just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 you bring all the way out. 5, 6, 7, 8. You can either bring it in, cross, or you can bring it in front of you, cross that way. As long as you cross them, it should be fine. But yeah, let's review those 3 poses, and then we'll move on to finishing up the bridge. Like, we're now almost... Bridge isn't that hard. The hard part was literally just the second chorus on there. So, that's enough. You guys are fine. You guys are used to skipping. But yeah, let's see. Where were we? So we're gonna start from 7, 8, 1. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, actually, before I go, when you do the 8, when you step, you can feel free to look to the side you step so you can look left. So when you do 1, the head turn feels more dramatic. You can add that little detailing. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Slight correction. I'm also still the same for the last one. We do 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do 5, 6, and then 7, 8. There's this right left step I forgot, but to get you ready for the next part of it. But I just add that in after. It was just 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5, 6 is quicker than 7, 8. Yeah. Yeah, let's go on. So on 7, 8, on 1, 2, 3, 4, your hand's gonna come, your right hand's gonna come from down here. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and this whole time you're looking at your hand. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're gonna do the same with your left hand. 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's kind of similar to what we did in the beginning, like the texture of it, but now it's just going in a semicircle or almost a circle. So you're gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then from here, you're gonna step forward. So the same thing we did before the first 3 chorus. So you gotta go forward 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. So 7, 8. There's always that 7, 8 to step back into place. That one's not too bad. So let's do it again. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we do almost the same thing we did. Remember in the first one we did this pose where front hand's back, back hand's, both hands are back. It's like you're trying to make a line, a straight line with your hands. This time, I'm still gonna point with your right hand, but now your left hand is by your hip on here. But you're still gonna do the same movements. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's still gonna go all the way around. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're gonna get to some new stuff. What you're gonna do is after you finish 5, 6, 7, 8, you're gonna place your left hand on here. Put your weight on your right foot. You can feel free to step on the heel of this foot to kind of help. But what you'll be doing is your right hand is going to be making circles. So you're going to go 1. So you're going to be making 2 circles. with this. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. But as you make the circles, we need to make it like we're really trying to make the circle. This is why we got this pose over here. So make sure you're well grounded and you're gonna really throw your arm into it. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're gonna be almost about to make another circle since your hand's up here, but we're not gonna do that. Instead, we're gonna do this spin we did in the beginning, but now we're doing 2 of them. For 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5, 6 will be 1 spin, 7, 8 will be another spin. And then on 1, we're gonna step on. So the way it will look, it'll be 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Pretty much, yeah. Let's do that one more time, and then we'll move on to finish up the bridge on here since the last count is super easy, and then we do the ending. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Okay. Don't get too dizzy doing that spin. No, it helps. I don't know if it helps if you actually dizzy for the next one, but yeah. So you just did 5, 6, 7, 8 on 1. You gotta stop, but then you're gonna pretend like you're really dizzy. So your head's just gonna be rolling around for like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on 5, 6, you're gonna kind of stabilize. And then you're gonna hear the same thing we hear before every chorus. Thank you, music. So your hands still gonna do this. So 7, 8. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're done with the bridge. Yes. From here we only have the ending, which should be fun. Like in T2, well, I don't have enough space for the ending. But yeah. Let's do the whole bridge section with counts. I'll start from here, even though this isn't color. But it's just so you know how long you have before we get into the next move. It'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, now on to the ending of the song. Alright, now we're on to the ending. Yes. Woohoo. Alright, it's still too early. Okay, so congrats on making it this far. Hopefully it'll be nice and fun. Since this ending part, the cover is not about it looking sharp. Still do the moves, but it's more about looking like you're having like a lot of fun. And you're like a lot of fun on here. So we just did 5, 6, 7, 8. What we're gonna be doing is we're basically gonna be jumping in spot for the first 4 counts. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. But then as you jump, your hands are just gonna be, we'll say, hidden the right side. It's like you're celebrating something. So it's gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then 5 and 6, yeah. So it's more like you're having fun. So if you're an anime character, your eyes will be closed, or would have the circle on, the semicircle on it, and you're just having fun on there. But that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on 5, you're kind of going to go lean forward and put your hands by your chest. So you're going to go 5, then 6, and then 7, 8. Well, basically, 5, hands are by your chest. 6, they come out. 7, you kind of straighten up and you turn your head. So when you do 5, you lean forward a bit. Then when you do 6, hands just come out. And then 7, 8 is like, you just smile into the crowd and bobbing your head down. So altogether, that count will be just 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. And then we repeat the same 4 counts that we just did in the beginning of the last count. So you're going to still do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then on end, you're going to prep your hand down here for the next move. So you're going to go 4 end and then 5. You're going to shoot your hand to your hip. Your right leg is going to come up to be in a flamingo pose. And it's going to go 4 and 5, 6, and then 7, 8. You're going to step to get out of it. And at the same time, you're going to prep your hands on 7 and then 8. You're going to prep your hand up. Yeah, prep your hand up and then you'll be facing this way. So that'll be just 4 and 5, 6, and then 7, 8. Let's do that whole 8 count. So from here. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and now from here, what you're going to be doing is your hand is basically going to be going up, down, up, down. I'm going to face forward as I do it before I do it while turning. So it's going to go 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. So basically what you're doing is as you move your hand down, your hip moves out, and then you can play around with your head since you're just like having fun with this part. It's like being a kid. I didn't do this as a kid. Pretty sure if someone did this move as a kid on here. But yeah, the way you'd be doing it as you're turning, since we're here 7, 8, it's gonna go 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. So you have 1, 2, 3, and 4 to kind of like turn from facing 45 degrees left to 45 degrees right on there. Not too bad. Let's get out of this move. So we do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 5, 6, you're gonna jump in place. Look really happy. Like, yeah. I don't know how to describe this move. Be an anime girl. That's what we'll give you. Become anime and do this and just be the happiest person out there. So it's gonna be 5, 6. You just jump in together. Hands are out. You kind of bent, knees bent, and you kind of lean forward. And smiling? Yeah, smiling. So it'll be 5, 6, and then 7, 8. So yeah, you just jump and then go eee on there. Fred does this pose a lot, so every time I do it, I just think of it. But yeah, so that part is just look really happy. So we'll repeat that 8 count and then finish off. So we're gonna start from here. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and then 1. You're gonna step together. Hands and just go from being up here to straight on here. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and then 3, 4. So you're gonna spin inwards and then come by your head. And at the same time, you are like this, so you're gonna spend 3, 4 to kind of turn a bit to the right. Doesn't matter, you can still be straight and then just turn at the end point. But it kind of helps, so it'll be 3, 4. And then on 5, you're just gonna shoot up again, but now with your other leg. It's gonna be popped up, yeah. So then we go 5, 6, and then 7, 8. So to finish it off, it'll be just on 7, you'll step down, and your hands gonna come to your head, and then go up. And that's that count. And then, so altogether, that would be stuff from here. This will be 1. So it'll be 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and now we get to a fun part of the song. I do not have space for this. Miko is good at using the stage, so she goes all the way to the right of the stage, then to the left of the stage, and just interacts with everyone. I will be going from here to there. So half of the moves will not even look as big as they should. But in the practice they should. So, where were we? Yeah, we just did 7, 8. What you're gonna be doing, I'm gonna start from over here. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's like you're waving, and then you're happily walking to the right. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're gonna turn your hands in mini circles. So it's gonna go 5 and 6, 7 and 8. I wanna say that's a move. I'm bad at doing it. Practice making circles with your hand. But yeah, it'll be just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So basically, what do you call this? I don't know what to call this move. Just go watch Miko do it. Makes sense. There. So it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. No, let's repeat that 8 count and then we'll go on. Since the next one isn't teacher back. So we'll do 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. For the next one, what your hands are going to be doing, you can feel free to play around with them, but I think you just, since now Miko is hopping to get all the way back to the left, to the center and then go to the left of the stage, and the way she does that, you just say 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. She steps with her right foot to go 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4. So it's basically like tiny hops, I would call it. So it's like tiny hops. And it's like ba 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 ba. And with each hop, the first hop, your hands are gonna go behind you, and then the second one, you're gonna go in front of you. So altogether, it'll be just 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and then on 5, you're gonna jump again with happiness. Pick up both feet as you jump. It'll be 5, 6, and then 7, 8. She goes and continues running to the left of the stage. If I run that way, you guys won't see me. So we will improvise that. Well, we 5, 6, and then 7, 8. You have like the 5, 6, and then 7, 8 counts to prepare to run. But yeah, so those counts are just 1, 2, 3, 4, and then jump, and then go 7, 8. So after you do all the jumping, 5, 6, 7, 8, when you get to 1, your hands are gonna come up, but this part, the hips are weird. You can do either way. She does it the reverse. Remember when we did this move? She does it the reverse way of how she did it the first time. So here 7, 8. You go. She goes 7, 8, and starts 1, 2, 3, 4. So the hips before, it would be whichever hand's down, the hip will be pointed out, but now it's whichever hand's up, the hips pointed out. But apart from that, it's not too bad on each count. So it's going to be just 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then don't feel too bad if you don't do it the right way, since I think she does that to help with this move and not look like she is staying in place on there. But if you do it the other way, I don't think it's the end of the world on there. It might just feel a bit awkward going to the next one. But you do 1, 2, 3, 4 on 5, 6. You're gonna sit. Push your right hip out, lean a bit back, and then move your hands in a circle in front of you. So it's gonna be 5, 6, and then 7, 8. You do the same to the other side. So all together, that move would be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then from here, Miko's walking back to center. So she just goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll hear her saying, I think it's yes. She just does a throw, like a strong throw as she moves forward, but she's being super casual. She's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, and 7, 8. You step in place. That part, if you catch the thank you music, that's the important part on there. There's no choreo. If you forget that part, you'll still even look fine. You're like, and then just keep walking on there. Yeah, let's finish this up. So we did 5, 6, we're gonna do 7, 8. And our hands are gonna go up from beside, so it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. I can remember from the first chorus when we're going straight up 4 and then 5, 6, 7, 8. This time we're going up and then just catching the 7, 8 on here, and then still doing that bobbin move. So all together, let's do that 8 count and I'll move on. Pretty easy. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now also you can look it down as you do the 7, 8. It's pretty fast, so if you forget, does it matter too much? So 7, 8, and then you're gonna do the same thing we're doing after it. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So on 4, last time we did 4 and just left this way. This time when we do the 4, we're going to kick back instead of kicking that way. So we're going to go 4 and then 5. We're going to step it back down. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the hands will go 7, 8. So it's going to come up, 8, and then on 1, you're going to switch your pose to your right leg being popped, you're facing to the left side, and your hands are gonna come up here on 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I continue. So all together, that part will be just 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can make this one look dramatic. And let's finish it up. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On 7, you pop your right leg. Since before your left leg was popped out, and you're gonna pop your right leg and have this mini salute thing. Again, so it's gonna go 7, and then 8, you're gonna just salute up. Before you're upright, when you do this, you'll bend down a bit. You bend down a bit and then go up. So that's just 7, 8 to bend. And then from here, for the next 8 count, you're gonna step in a circle. So we're gonna go counterclockwise. So we're gonna step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these steps aren't too bad. It's just a step right, lift your leg, left, lift your right leg, and then right, left. And then your hands are gonna come by your chest here, and then you're gonna just take it. And we're almost done. Yeah. Just go through the steps one more time. And then finish up. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we're on to the ending of the song. There's a few things that we did. So for this whole 8 count, you'll be just leading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's what your lower bodies do. You just lean into the right, left, right, left. Your hands are gonna be, you're here on 7, 8. On 1, 2, you're gonna push out. Actually, also at the same time as you lean your head also. Like lean everything over without you feeling like you're about to fall or actually fall. So 5, that'll be 7, 8. 1, 2, you're gonna push your left hands down. 3, 4, bring them up. And then 5, 6, bring them out. And then 7, 8, bring them in. You can bring them in however it feels natural. And we could just crosses her head since she's already looking like she's falling over, so cross it makes sense for her. So altogether it'll be just 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then to finish this off, what you're gonna do is you're gonna step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's roughly on the 5. But what you're doing is, we were here on 7, 8. Your hands are just spinning 1, 2, and then you're going to make one more circle before you get to the end in pose. Your feet aren't doing much. They'll step in together on 1, 2, and then from there, you're just waiting for the 5 to step back. So altogether, that would look like this. So we just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on 5, this ending pose, it's your right leg step back, left hand is straight out, and then right hand is salute over you, shielding something, saying hi, whichever one you're going to do. And that would be the end of the song. Yes, okay. That's to do the whole thing, like the whole chorus, all the way to there, and then we'll finish up the video. Yeah, and you guys can go watch the practice version to practice. Or if you like the front version, so probably have that. I don't know if I'm gonna mirror it, but I'm sure you guys can figure out how to mirror stuff. But okay, so we go from here. So we're starting from this whole thing. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're done. Oh. Now, do check out the practice video. This and congrats on dancing this far. And that was 39 Music by Hatsune Miku. Hopefully all of you had fun dancing to this. I think this will be, this is my last tutorial of 2021. Feel bad since I told someone if things went well, I'll be doing Mega Fire Endless Night. That will be next year, since I think after I said that, I had things that were stopping me from filming this. So I think I learned the song pretty much a week or two ago from when I'm recording this. I could have released it before, but then I just have space to film. Because I am just filming at home on here, except for the practice videos. And then getting a studio for everything would be a lot of money you don't have. But I like doing the practice videos in the studio. It helps me improve my dancing from watching myself. But yeah, don't worry. All of you who have requested tutorials, they're coming slowly and surely. Just nice and slow. Since I think nowadays I'm trying to release every 2 weeks to make it not be like last time I released a video, show up again after 4 months. I'm like, hey guys, this tutorial was requested back in July and it's already September, so requested in June. It's September. We're back here. So, I want to try and keep consistent stuff going on. But yeah, I'm gonna let you all go. You'll have fun. It's the holidays on here. You should be getting ready. Celebrate with family, eat, relax, sleep. Since I'm pretty sure most of you are finishing up school by now. Finishing exams, already done pretty much, and chilling at home. If you got work, getting closer to holiday stuff. There. But yeah, thank you all for coming to dance with me and hang out. It's really nice. If this is the one person requested, it's nice to come and watch this on there. And I can't wait to see you all in 2022. Hopefully it's a better year than this year. But yeah, just roll with the life's punches on there. Yeah. Sure, go relax, stretch, just chill for a bit. Or if you still have energy, you can go check out another tutorial or go learn a different song you're trying to learn. There. I am gonna go and chill while I make this video. Talking to editor Sid. He's gonna edit this on there. But yeah, now I'm gonna head off. I can't wait to see you guys. See you. Bye bye. Happy holidays. I'm supposed to celebrate Merry Christmas. Christmas.